Hello and welcome to how to make Parker's Buffalo Chicken Wing Dip. The first thing you're going to need is a crock pot, and you're going to open that up. Then you're going to grab your block of cream cheese. It's going to take you a hot minute to open it because there's so many layers to packaging. But once you get that open, you're going to put that in there. You're going to use about 4 of these blocks. But since that takes years, I'm just going to put an overlay. And now that I got all those in there, I'm going to put in my Daisy Sour Cream. I'm just going to take the top off and just going to shove it all right in there. Then I'm going to grab my Mexican cheese. At this point, I really stopped taking measurements. So I'm going to dump it in about half a bag. Then I'm going to grab my ranch. I'm going to take off the top. And I'm going to put a nice dollop on the top. After that, I'm going to try and open this bottle of hot sauce because I didn't think to open it beforehand. So we're going to watch me struggle to get this bottle open. Now that I've struggled for 5 years to open a bottle of hot sauce, I'm going to dump in about 2/3 of the bottle. Then I'm going to pick up my crock pot and I'm going to put it to the side. And if you're not lazy like me, you can make your own chicken, but since I am, I'm going to use one from Walmart. I'm going to peel back the skin, and I'm just going to grab a chunk of chicken. I'm going to break that apart, and then throw it into my crock pot. Since that also takes a hot minute, we're going to see how many dad jokes I can fit in. What's green and has wheels? A grass. I lied about the wheels. Where do pirates get their hooks? A second-hand store. Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover? Because you shouldn't press your luck. What do you call a line of dads waiting to get a haircut? A barbecue. Why do dogs float in water? Because they're good boys. What do you call a beehive with no exit? Unbelievable. What did the doctor say to the panicked man who was afraid he was shrinking? Settle down. You'll have to learn to be a little patient. And that's all the dad jokes. Now that you got your ingredients into the crock pot, you're just going to mash them all together till it's thoroughly mixed. Takes me about, 2 to 3 minutes. So then you smooth out the surface on top. Then I sit there thinking what I'm going to do. So I get all the chicken off my gloves. And then I contemplate my life choices. And I go throw those gloves away. Then I grab another pair of gloves that also take me forever to get on. Then after getting the first glove on, I have flashbacks to when I was Amos in Chicago and couldn't get my gloves on. Then, after I have my new gloves on, I'm going to dump the rest of the bag of cheese into the crock pot. I'm going to spread it out evenly And then I'm going to grab my hot sauce, and I'm going to make it look fancy across the top. And that's how you make Curtis Buffalo chicken wing dip.